The Acton Muisc Project is dedicated to the ideal that everyone can make music.
I think we need a theme song.
A theme song?
Yeah, a theme song.
Yeah, every good TV show has a theme song.
Is this a good show?
It's going to be a great show.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah,
Hey,
I guess we will.
You got your guitar, right? I have mine. Why don't you play something?
I got my
Yeah,
bass.
okay, I can do that. How about something like this?
All right, I'm going to go get my sax.
I could do some noodling.
I got some lyric ideas. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for
All
it.
right, I'll try it out. Making music with the Acton Muisc Project. Making music with the Acton Muisc Project. Turn up your amp and sing along.
Write some songs that aren't too long. Grab a guitar and get in tune.
If you can't do that, then squeeze a balloon. Oops.
Making music with the Acton Muisc Project. Making music with the Acton Muisc Project.
Making music is lots of fun.
So keep on watching now, don't you run. Rock, jazz, country, and blues.
When we play, we don't wear no shoes.
Yeah, nice, Joe.
Yeah.
Everybody!
Making music with the Acton Muisc Project. Making music with the Acton Muisc Project.
If you like the things you see, just tell a friend to turn on the TV.
Now you might learn a thing or two.
Like how to play a mean kazoo. Hey, it's a good thing you brought that, Craig.
Making music with the Acton Muisc Project.
Hi, my name's Andrew Meglis. Welcome to the Acton Muisc Project. Let's see who's in the studio today. It's our Friends the Family Band. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey Chris, let's play our greatest hit. Side by side? That's the one. All right.
Ready?
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money, maybe ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Come tomorrow, maybe trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our home, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, mud in the sky should fall, just as long as we're together. It doesn't matter at all. When they've all had the troubles and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Solo. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money, maybe ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow, maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our love, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, doesn't matter at all. And if all had the troubles and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Well done.
Thank you. Nice singing with you side by side.
Oh boy.
So the family band, where's your family?
Where's the family? We're the family.
You are the family?
We are the family. Sometimes
We started out.
Sometimes we have crazy cousins that come
family.
and play with us, but
Oh, okay. Well,
Started out as the Douglas Family Band.
it did.
but then you lost
And
Douglas.
you were
And we named everybody different Douglas.
you were Douglas,
I
weren't
was
you?
Douglas.
Oh,
I don't remember who. I think it was Charlie Douglas.
so
or something.
unique.
Yeah. And so the idea came from actually that before there was TV, people used to sit down and play music after dinner, and you had lots of family bands, but not so much today.
Not so much, but just as many people still play instruments, but it's more formalized.
Right.
Yeah.
So our idea was that let's play some of the old songs that people never
Never heard before.
and,
Make them your
and
own.
then pass them off as our own.
Well, how long have you?
No, we
a
always,
legal problem first.
we always give credit where credit's due. But Peter and I met here when I became principal, and
How long ago was that? How long have you two been together playing the family band?
the family band.
In the
4
family
years, maybe.
Probably more than that. 5. Maybe.
So we played together in the bigger classic rock band, and Peter was always talking about folk songs that he thought were really important for kids to know. That there were songs that just were kind of not
Good
in
songs.
kids' repertoire anymore. And there were songs that I knew. So we kept we should play this sometime. We should play this sometime. And then finally he came over to my house and along with another teacher from Douglas and we played some songs.
Started Savory Lane.
Yeah.
Debuted at Savory Lane. Man, I was so nervous about that gig.
Yeah, because we
This is not
practiced
gonna
like
work.
once,
Yeah.
and then we had a gig, and
Impressive.
and we did all these songs that nobody knew, so they didn't know if we messed them up or not.
That's the key, really.
And they're fun songs. They're great.
And copyright free.
Yeah, so they've been around long enough. How do you pick your songs? You don't write your songs, obviously. How do you decide that one's going to be in and you want to do it?
If we like it, we do it.
Do you
If
have
it's a good song, yeah. There's songs we've tried over the years.
Yeah.
And we play it and I don't like that as much as I thought I did.
And usually we play it live. And in all seriousness, so we play for a lot of families. The family band kind of plays for, we have a young child audience, mostly preschool, and
their moms.
And their moms and dads. And so they come and if we get a good reaction from a song, it pretty much stays into the repertoire. If it doesn't, then we never ever play it again. So how about an animal song?
Goat.
Pig.
Rabbit.
Oh, we know rabbit. Not that song. No. How about the fox?
The fox. The fox it is. Oh, the fox went out on a cold June night, prayed to the moon to give him light. He had many a mile to go that night before he reached the town. Oh, town, oh, town, oh, many a mile to go that night before he reached the town. Oh.
Well, he ran till he came to the great big pen where the ducks and the geese were checked there. And he said, couple of you gonna be smudging before I leave this town.
Town, oh, town, oh, couple of you gonna be smudging before I reach this town. Well, he grabbed the gray goose by the neck, flung the little ones over his back. He didn't mind the quack, 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 where the legs all dangling down. Down, oh, down, oh, he didn't mind the quack, 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 where the legs all dangling down.
Then old Mother Flipper Flapper jumped out of bed. Out of the window she stuck her head, saying, John, John, Grey Goose is gone. The fox is from the town. Town, oh, town, oh, John, John, Grey Goose is gone, and the fox is from the town.
Well, Johnny ran to the top of the hill, blew his horn both loud and shrill. Foxy said, I better fluid in my kill, for soon be on my trail. Oh, trail, oh, trail, oh, Foxy said, I better fluid in my kill, for soon be on my trail. Oh.
Then the foxy ran back to his den. There were the little ones, 8, 9, 10, saying, Daddy, Daddy, better go back in, 'cause there must be a mighty fine town. Oh, town, oh, town, oh, Daddy, Daddy, better go back in, 'cause there must be a mighty fine town.
And the fox and his wife, without any strife, cut up the goose with a fork and knife, and they never had such a supper in their life, and the little ones chewed on the bones.
Whoa, 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 they never had such a supper in their life, and the little ones chewed on the bones. The fox!
Beautiful.
It's a very organic process, and it's a welcoming. What you do is very welcoming to people. There isn't this formal curtain between you and the audience. I think that's a great part of this.
Yeah.
That energy.
That's the idea.
Yeah, I think you succeed.
And we're not trying to be perfect either. You know,
Try.
we're trying, but we're not making perfect. You know, we've recorded a CD, and it is available. We'll cut to that in a minute. But
Word from our sponsor.
that was the one time we tried for as much perfection as we could get. But even on that one, we did versions of the songs where we left out the vocals, so that if people at home wanted to sing along,
what a great idea!
They could just belt it out. They could put it on their karaoke.
It's a karaoke,
karaoke version.
Yeah, and sing it out. So really trying to involve people.
Mitch Miller.
We need the bouncing ball. Peter brings percussion to most of our gigs that he hands out to kids.
That's right. Yeah. Shakers and tambourines and things like that.
Everybody can do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So.
And we usually have dancers too.
We try to
5-year-old range. You know, dancing. That's good.
Try to encourage as much dancing as possible.
Hi, and welcome to Music Peace Theater. I'm Craig Vanderaa. You know, long before I became a rock star and now a television star, I used to work in the retail clothing industry. And for about 8 hours a day on my shift, I was subjected to really monotonous overhead music. And I often wondered what effect that was having on my behavior and my attitude and my mood, and also that of the employees who worked for me. Well, I did a little research. And it turns out that way back, as far back as the early 1940s, the Muzak Corporation conducted an experiment to determine the effect of background music on employees, particularly factory workers. When they played music continuously, the workers were actually more fatigued and less productive. But when they played the music for short intervals at several times throughout the day, the workers were actually more productive and alert. I did a little more research, thinking that, well, if it has that effect on human beings, what effect does it have on other living beings? And it turns out there was some research that was actually done on plants. Back in 1973, a woman named Dorothy Redelac published a book called The Sound of Music in Plants. In her book, she detailed experiments that she'd been conducting at the Colorado Women's College in Denver. And she used 3 biotronic control chambers, whatever that is. Her first experiment was to simply play constant tones and then short tones and to see what effect that would have on the plants. In the first chamber with the constant tone, the plant actually died within 14 days. Of course, it doesn't say anything about her watering the plants, so that might have had something to do with it. The plants in the second chamber with the intermittent tone grew abundantly and were extremely healthy, even more so than the plants in the third chamber where there was no tone whatsoever. She then extended the experiment and tried to see what effects different types of music would have on the plants. She made a rock music tape with Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, and Vanilla Fudge. Keep in mind it was 1973. And the music actually caused the plant stems to lean away from the speakers. She also tried North Indian classical music played on the sitar and Bach music played on the organ, both of which caused the plant stems to actually grow toward the speaker. So what does all of this mean? I have no idea. But it is interesting to think that music might have an effect on living beings and their moods and their behaviors and their growth patterns. Now, if you want to try this experiment at home, maybe grab a few plants and make some music tapes or grab your iPod. Personally, I'm thinking that maybe Green Day or Casey and the Sunshine Band might be something that plants would like to hear. All right. Let's try a little something here. Casey and the Sunshine Band, I think that would... That's the way, I like it, I don't know. That didn't seem to work. Maybe a Job's tree spike or some water would help. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks for joining me on Music Beats Theater. I'm Craig Vanderock. And remember, support local music. Be local music.
So there's one song that people go nuts over. The crowd goes wild.
I'll tell you, this is really God, most requested song of this room.
That's because it's in a minor key.
You think that's why?
I think so. I think you can listen to it.
I think it's
all day
because
long.
it's violent.
And luckily there are lots of verses.
Lots of recordings available.
And now one more. Can you do the cat?
Yes, sir. Thank you for asking. Old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had a yellow cat that wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He found an ocean liner going far, far away. But the cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away, away, away. Gave the cat to a man in a balloon and said the cat's a present for the man on the moon. The balloon crashed down about 90 miles away. Now where the man is now, well, nobody can say. But the cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away, away, away. favorite part.
That poor Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson gave the cat to a fellow heading west. He said the cat's a present for the one you love the best. First the train skipped the track, it bounced and jumped a rail. Not a soul survived to tell the gruesome tale. But the cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away, away, away. On an electric wire, some birds were sitting in a bunch. The cat set him up there, thought he'd have them for his lunch. He quietly climbed up the pole toward the flying flock. But when his paw hit the wire, he got an awful shock. But the cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away, away, away. The cat was now a father with kittens all his own. They lived with Mr. Johnson till there came a big cyclone. The house was torn apart, the things were tossed around. The air was filled with kittens. Meow. The cat could not be found. Oh no. But the cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away, away, away. There you go.
Thank you. And poor cat. No dynamite.
No.
Loaded up his gun with nails and dynamite.
That's a good one.
I like that.
How do you deal with some of the darker aspects of some of these songs? Because the ancient, these 150-year-old
Right
songs,
off the bat, we said murder ballads. No. No.
Right, no Tom Dooley.
Yeah.
I mean, the cat came back is,
Cat Came Back's an old vaudeville tune, I think 1890 something or other. But there's
they're
sort
really
of,
trying to get rid of that cat.
there's
though.
sort of grade over
Was it sort of
versions
a
of it. There's
Fairy
another.
Tales kind of
Well,
thing?
the original version was a little more graphic,
Hmm.
and so it's been toned down over the years by different.
You get a
people
good
who played
reception.
it.
I mean, the kids like it. Everybody hums
That's
it.
our hit.
That's their favorite song.
That's their favorite song.
Everybody's favorite song.
Your
I
greatest
pretend.
hit.
Yeah.
I pretend that Side by Side is their favorite song, but it's really not.
It's our favorite song.
It's our favorite song.
But no, the other thing is that you bring up is we have made a conscious effort not to change lyrics, not to change lyrics so that they're more kid friendly
Softened,
or
yeah.
anything. So when somebody gets killed, they get killed. They don't become they're not befriended by.
This is not the Disney
by a person.
Yeah,
right.
it's not the Disney version.
So sometimes we do Goodnight Irene, which is about a man losing his wife and contemplating suicide, and we belt it out there.
Well, you're staying true to the original, which I think is good.
Yeah, and everybody sings along, and they don't necessarily know what they're singing about. We trick them into thinking it's a happy, peppy song.
Too long.
Grab a guitar and get in tune.
If you can't do that, then play a balloon. Making music with the Acton Muisc Project. Making music with the Acton Muisc Project.
Join in.
All right.
Chorus.
Almost made the balloon noise.